Sorry. I returned. No streamer, all rules. I miss him already. Oh, no, did you really? Wait, hold up. Okay, no, wait. Oh, no, we're good. Oh, that's someone primed. Okay. Never heard of Twitch Prime. Not me. Okay. Here we go.
Here we go. Thanks for waiting.
So, we have unlocked.
Yes. Here it goes!
Oh, dude, I forgot that.
And it's nothing!
I guess I should probably take this. There's more to this. Oh, shit.
What the fuck?
Okay, just really quick. I gotta... Cool.
That's really cool.
Okay, it's not a school anymore. Now it's a bit more terrifying than cool, but...
Kill one!
There's no way there's someone in here. Do you think someone would lot themselves in here willingly with the information? What are they looking out at? Oh, they're looking at the Saturn. Okay. Right, kind of the TARDIS. Oh, shit.
Fuck.
That might be the last place we put it. Oh, it's a little, yeah.
I think they locked away up there. Is that not?
I think it's just a chandelier.
Oh, okay.
No, that's where it came from. Please, bud. Let me know. I need to know.
Oh, it's got a broken antler. Oh,
The prisoner. Who are you? Please. This dude's good. So, it's funny because I said, do you think someone would willingly lot themselves in here?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not willingly, but maybe a prisoner would.
Oh, this is how we can read their language.
This is how the Nomai did it. Oh, but we just look into it.
Oh.
Oh shit, did we not see this one? That's him.
Oh, he was the one that woke up. He was the one that...
There was one that was empty, you're right.
Yeah.
Which spot were they in? And where'd they go? They deactivated it.
All that other stuff is DLC content.
Let's go. More DLC.
Oh, shit.
So that's why they trapped him in there. And that was part of the burned reel, that they were trapping someone in there. Ah, and then they resealed it, son of a bitch. So I guess maybe they don't have the information. The vision torch. Oh. Oh, God, I gotta hold it. Do I tell him my story now?
Oh, shit.
Oh. Yo.
This is cool.
bringing back the Outer Wilds motif. And it's in time. That's the vessel, the Nomai. And then taking the white hole to the eye. Or to dark. Oh, taking the white hole and getting into Dark Bramble. And the escape pods. Yo, that was Feldspar's harmonica. Yo, this is so cool. There's the interloper.
Oh, the ghost man.
Yo, the ghost man, you're right. Yo. This is what? This was Brittle Hollow? Or was this Ember Twin? Or maybe, oh, it's just a random place. It's just saying how the runes got there. That's so cool.
Oh, it's us.
Yo, let's go! Well, what'd you think? Here you go. Thank you for that, by the way. That was pretty cool. Oh. Wait, who's gonna... Wait, hold up. What? Sir? Hello? Huh? So do I... Oh, no. Please don't tell me. Don't tell me I... Where did I do it at? Don't tell me I did it in the tower. I think I did it in the tower.
You were in the tower? Did you see the meme where it was like the Matrix guy getting unplugged for the Matrix? And he's like, put me back in, I was 4 clicks certified. Oh.
Me, right now. Please, put me back in. I was Vision Kane certified. But one of the stranger's inhabitants, who was imprisoned within the vault. The prisoner showed me a vision revealing the actions they took that resulted in their eternal confinement. I used the vision torch to share my knowledge with the solar system's history with the prisoner. Son of a bitch! Dang it! I think we... I think I'm actually, though, I think this time I'm gonna die inside the... No, I can't. Yeah. I was gonna die inside the like submerged thing. Because that one doesn't get one doesn't sink either. Where they sank the information. Yeah. That'll put me there anyway. But I think all I do have to do is do a loading zone first. So I'll do a loading zone and then I'll leave. It shouldn't take too long. Not nearly as long as the last ones did. So unfortunate. Or maybe like,
Because I'm hoping against hope that maybe it was intentional. You know?
I don't know. That was a little like right when you were about to be like, oh, something's good, and then your flame went out, and it was like,
Like it. I mean, to that extent that it seemed like it was planned. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Okay. So rude. We're not gonna die here. Just gonna snooze. So crazy. So nuts. Props to him. I guess I can get some time to talk about, you know, a little bit debrief on what just happened there. Props to the developers, because I did a good bit of like looking around the room before actually doing what I was supposed to do and approaching the prisoner. So it's incredible, honestly, that I didn't actually accidentally trigger the interaction with the prisoner. You know what I mean? Like whenever I looked at there and I was walking towards it, that's when he reached out. But I could have easily just like backed into it on accident, or maybe like flashed across it with my vision in like the right way that would have triggered it, but it didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once again, it's like it could have easily it could have been a cutscene. They could have taken control of my character or something. But throughout that entire thing, I had full control of my character. Really well done. So, I mean, we'll wait and see, because maybe something was still about to happen.
I'm gonna go.
Okay. Hopefully I won't be there by the time we get back. Yeah, that's the place. Alright, okay. I was like, why don't I just do it from here? But that's because I'm not dead, so I can't do that one. Oh. Good stuff. That's crazy. They really were sending like error reports. They were bug reporting, because they were like, hey, this shit's gonna, like, this could cause someone to be able to get somewhere we don't want them to be, you know? But they didn't listen. They should have listened. They should have listened. Or maybe they just couldn't fix it. I don't know. Say, hey, like the geometry here is messed up and people can clip through the floor. That could prove fatal to the universe. And it has. It sure has. Is a faster way to get to the submerged thing, by the way. Instead of going all the way around. I totally forgot that was there. I might even watch it again, honestly. I might.
Watch what?
The whole sequence.
Yeah, why not?
That was so cool. That was the coolest thing, because another thing I was thinking about recently about Outer Wilds is how it's, I feel like, kind of a profoundly like emotional game without being actually emotional. You know what I mean? And that kind of is more up front with like the emotion of it, where it's like, yeah, here's like the prisoner's like, oh, I was trapped, like, here's my story, your turn, like, tell me your story. And he's like, oh, like, this is, you know, I learned about these things about this completely different species, about these incredible things about our universe. And it all started because as a child, I saw, you know, a thing in a museum, and I was like, well, I gotta go and find that. This moment right here where I was like, come on, let's go, you know? That's so
a
cool.
pretty intuitive way to die, too.
Right, yeah. There's been multiple times that I did like bump into it and I hurt myself, you know? It's like, oh, nice. Okay. So here we are. One of them's already unlocked. Should be. It is. And yeah, so I have Sauron. Check it out. I'm no longer afraid. That's so. And I was talking about how I tweeted about how the gameplay and the story are so intertwined that it's like, yeah, like you can't, you know, be woken up by this thing because you don't have the way that they made this failsafe lore wise is that your body in real life hears it. You know what I mean? It's like, since you don't have a body that's alive, you can't hear it. Quite a sacrifice.
Yeah, but I mean, you're stuck in an eternal loop anyway, so who really cares?
Yeah. So at this point, I was like, bro, what the, like, so then I'm done. I don't need the combinations? What is this? Like, oh, fuck, wait. So I guess that was a combination.
I guess you don't need it.
Guess I don't need it. I wonder if all of them work that way. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if they're, like, there doesn't need to be because the gameplay doesn't call for it, but I wonder what the combinations were and what they did. Ooh, maybe a combination brings this over. Maybe a combination turns those off. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
That's crazy. Yeah, because they were really bug reporting shit. So hey, like, you can fall through the geometry here, and it might, like, you know, this could be bad. And you know, they were like, oh, like someone died, and then they went in like, this could be bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They kind of knew, but not the complete extent of what they were allowing to happen. I think it was just like a wait for a minute type thing. I didn't even look below me here. Not much to see. Come on, let me in. There we go. That's kind of interesting too, how it's, they kind of force you to sit in that room for a bit.
I wonder if you can get in the elevator with it.
Oh, with the guy? Should I try, you think?
I mean, I guess so.
And the fact that you see stuff like you could not have seen him until you interacted. Like, oh fuck, what'd I do? So he's nice, maybe? I'm gonna try it. Like, it kind of touches on, not to be, you know, say I'm the superior species, but it kind of gives like a touch of humanity. How it's like, you know, we're having a conversation now. You know what I mean?
Kind of like when you had that first conversation with the Nomai in the eye.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Where it's like, just as species in this universe, we have this connection. You know, in some way we have common experience. Something to be shared. He straight up knocked himself out of it. So I guess this was post-destruction.
Why would he go and undo it though?
Because he's part, like, he's with the church. The believers of the eye. He's like, people need to know this information. So it's like, if I deactivate the thing that's stopping the information from getting out.
They like reactivated it right then and there.
They did reactivate it right then and there. So there's no information in here at all. It's literally this whole lock. Was it just him?
I guess
Just the
so.
prisoner? I think that might be it. I love how I have to hold it the whole time too. It's cool. Really forces it gives like another layer of connection with this scene that you're holding on the whole time. You know what I mean? And that they connect it to like right there. It's like because it's a timeline, time loop even.
Yeah, too.
It's about to that blew my mind again. Connect the whole loop. I'm gonna circle back. Sounds so good. Because if you notice, they didn't use this motif at all throughout the DLC until this point. To tell the Harthian journey, you know? Okay, so they were also able to receive the signal. So they used the white hole to try and get there. The coordinates were wrong. Oops. I love the harmonica there because that was the sound that guided you to Dark Bramble. I was hoping that they would get some main story stuff in here too. That's really cool. So the interloper is what killed all the Nomai.
Yeah, because the ghost matter from it, right?
I didn't know that. Like all the Nomai were killed by the interloper, and we survived because we were underwater at the time. By the time it fizzled out, mostly we were already we were still underwater. Adult. Because as a silent protagonist, you kind of wonder if this is like impactful on your character. You know what I mean? You're just kind of silently going around stuff, but you can tell it's like, okay, no, this is really, this is universe changing for our player character. He said, "Excuse me, can you not do that?" He said, "So I'm gonna have to ask you to." Right, it does kind of stall you. That's a bot, by the way. Can't do it.
Oh, they soft lock you out. So long, Poco.
He must be going up to deactivate it again. It's gotta be. I wonder. I'm gonna have to turn off my notifications really quick. We'll see. That's what I wonder if he's leaving me here.
Oh no.
I think he might be going up to deactivate it. Wait, but how can he? Oh, he's gonna show me something in the telescope with the vision rod. Please, no. I want to see what you see. Because he can't get out. He's dead. Oh. He can show me the world?
Think you take the staff then?
It was the telescope. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Do something
you
with the
finish
raft.
the entire DLC when you see the final slide where you ride on a raft with a prisoner.
Nice. Okay. But then I heard a bit of what you said. Does the end of the game change? Nice.
They may be included.
Oh, then maybe.
Oh, in their
No,
instruments.
Let's. You want to see it? I'm gonna go and do the end.
Sure, if you can do it quick.
All right. I mean, yeah. You already know what it is. Yeah, I guess it does kind of go against the whole that they wouldn't really roll credits on the DLC because there's another interaction like that, like with Solanum, the Nomai that you interact with. They the ending should change, Draz, now that the DLC is finished. But like interacting with Solanum changes the ending, and it doesn't do like any big fanfare. You know what I mean? I moved up.
What'd you do?
I didn't snooze.
Take a little snooze.
And now I also don't know how long this is gonna be. Right, I should be going for. We'll do 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Oops. It's probably gonna be kind of minor in the grand scheme of things compared to what the rest of the DLC was. Just mostly just like you might call it a nice little Easter egg, little treat. I'm pumped though. I still just a tiny bit. I would like to know what their species is called. Because we got the prisoner, but like we wouldn't call all of them prisoners. You know what I mean? Well, they're not. Their vessel is called the Stranger. And every time in the thing, it's referred to the inhabitants of the Stranger. Oh fuck me. Oh no, still there. Nice. Boop. Okay. Let's go to Ash Twin. Oh shit. Come on, please. If you do autopilot, it doesn't take into account things that are in the way. So it'll slam you right into your planet. It'll fly you right into the sun. Shit like that. Gotta be careful. So this might get us there without getting us into the sun because it's going to orbit around by the time we get there. Very nice. A very aggressive salute to the sun. For anyone that, for some reason, I mean, well, right now, it makes sense because we're just hanging out. But if someone has found this YouTube video and they're watching me go to the ending here, if you'd like an explanation of exactly how this is all working, that this is ultra mega spoilers. If you want to play Outer Wilds yourself, or if you want to watch the me play it on YouTube, so we gotta hurry. Oh, we gotta hurry. Which one is it? It's this one. Then do not listen. But that was huge, actually. World record pace. What's going on here is that we are essentially in a quantum loop, reliving the same 22 minutes. And you know what? I'm even gonna not really do the whole story justice, so this won't really tell you too much. But what we're doing here is grabbing a little warp core that actually stops the quantum loop from happening, but the warp core is used for a different purpose in getting to essentially the center of the universe. There was an advanced civilization that came here trying to find the center of the universe, but just barely failed, and the warp core got destroyed. But they also made this, which is making the quantum loop happen, which was made so that they could find the center of the universe. There's a lot to it. A lot.
I couldn't even explain
Right.
if I wanted
They're-
to, and I've played this game before.
They pretty much made a system that will run infinite simulations, or that will infinitely replay a life, so that they can infinitely search for the eye of the universe, and through their brute force, just infinitely finding it, they did find it. except they had, by the time that they found where it was at, they weren't able to reach it. So now, using the same core that powers this system that infinitely runs these loops, we can get to the eye of the universe. I feel that's kind of the dumbed down version. Check it out, gravity swing, slingshot. Yeah, gotta use the gravity of it. Give me some speed. Use. So you don't advance trajectory. We gotta get away from the sun first. Good. Right, so that's a good question. So the Eye of the Universe is not quite in Dark Bramble. What is in Dark Bramble is the rocket that's going to get us there. So with this hole, I'm going to have to avoid this. Nice. I know, I'm nuts. So with this hole, they were doing a lot of experiments to try and facilitate them getting to the Eye of the Universe. And the experiment that not only was getting them to the Eye of the Universe, but also what caused this causality for them to be able to do a time loop like this is because they could make white and black holes. So they used a white hole to travel to what they thought was the Eye of the Universe. They were trying to follow the signal of it, only to find out that they had actually got to the wrong place. They went inside of Dark Bramble. There was more to be considered about what Dark Bramble is and why it might have given off a similar signal to the eye, perhaps. There we go. Right here, also, what's happening. You'll see it. Actually, I'll wait. You'll see. Better to show than to tell here. And you're going to see, too, with where we're headed. What's up? Yeah. Damn it. Oh. What? Damn it. I mean, because there were these right here. Oh, led us to the vessel. Wait, did it really? No way. Because what about the other part? Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot how many Nomai were here. So in trying to find their way to the Eye of the Universe, they accidentally ended up here. And why I'm being so careful with my movements is because of these motherfuckers. That's nuts. We're like around his loop.
Yeah.
They're blind. I mean, and this is like real life too. Anglerfish are blind, right? So they're blind. So they hunt based off of sound. So as long as I don't fire my engines, they can't find me. So we just slowly drift towards where we were taken. Oh my god, it's going so slow.
Do it.
We're chilling. I think that has a gravitational pull.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. I think I passed all of them. I think I heard one. I'm going for it.
Lord.
Nice. I'm pretty sure there are no anglerfish here. Nice. Okay. So here we arrive at the vessel, which is how the Nomai were venturing out to get to the eye of the universe. But unfortunately, due to their coordinates, they got lodged in Dark Bramble with their warp core destroyed. Lucky for us, through this brute force of finding the coordinates, not the Ash Twin, not the vessel, orbital probe cannon, we found the coordinates. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Right, yeah, that's so cool too, that they really do give you a nice recap, even to the point where if you haven't seen the ending before, you kind of know what is going on. So here you can see where they had a meltdown here with their core. That's the bad core. Put it in a good core. Even brings the gravity back on. Oh, that's not it yet. We bring this around. Let's bring up the controls. That. To put in the coordinates. For the power to the engines. We're there. The eye of the universe with our own solar system. Way over there. And if we wait here long enough, we can actually see that's part of the thing in the main game, is that our solar system detonates, much like this one is doing right now. We can see that happen with our solar system. So now we are escaped from the time loop that has been binding us for the entire game. We won't die after 22 minutes. Now we can travel down to the eye of the universe. Lots of gravity here. I love this walk too because a big part of the base game is just kind of the idea of quantum physics and just objects having multiple states of being at one time. So how they show that is when you're not observing something, it might move. So in this thunderstorm, it might go dark and then the lightning strikes and then makes something appear in front of you. Sure, I'm going the right way. I just picked the direction and went. No, we're going pole to pole. We're set. Like that, see? Oh, and it's so cool whenever lightning strikes and a tree appears. Oh, that was like right on top of me. The controller's vibrating. And a tree appears, it gives you oxygen. I remember watching the devs react to a speedrun of this, and he was like, I did this walk thousands of times trying to make sure all the timing worked out for like making the things appear. So you cannot observe the time loop happening. Because of an event that happened to you early on in the game, with you interacting with some of their technology, you're the only being, there's one other being, but it's not too important to the story, you're the only person essentially that's in the time loop. Your whole solar system is not in a time loop, it's just you are able to observe a time loop, whereas your solar system is just playing out as it should. So essentially just imagine it like you're going back in time. Every 22 minutes.
Into the big sky sphincter. Spaghetti.
There's another moment that they said they had to test a lot trying to get the music to line up. If you hold the left trigger, you actually go down faster. This is the type of shit that we were being kept from knowing. This is back in our starting area. This is the museum, first place we go to. We interacted with this statue. This is what made us get into the time loop. Ooh. Cool. I mean, it makes sense, but like, this is the DLC thing. You know what I mean? So like, it was there, you know, so it's like, it should be there. So yeah, the initial, I would love to, if anyone's interested in watching the original game, please do. But this is a really cool moment because in the very first part of the game, this was how you, this is how you see the map for the first time. So it's like, okay, let me go up and look at the map again. You see it's all busted up, but then when you observe, you are far from home. And that's putting it lightly.
Spider-Man. You're far from home.
Just keep zooming out. To the point where like, what the fuck is happening? To the point where you have control of yourself. As you push into this universe, you choose.
Hello, Peter.
Pushing even more.
You choose.
As you knock into these universes, they fizzle out one by one, just like yours did. A developer's note. You can, like, you knock all these out, or you can knock these out. It actually doesn't impact the progression here, because as you look, you see more of them, more and more start to kind of fizzle out. Spoiler alert, once they all fizzle out, the next part of the game happens. But knocking out more of them does not make it come any faster. You just kind of sit and watch. Cosmically insignificant. Presumably. Unless our interaction with the eye is doing something here. It's interesting to think about like how we're interacting with this center of the universe, all knowledge of the universe place, and it's appearing to us in such a familiar form. I don't know if that's by like, you know, happenstance, or is it, you know, oh shit. Quantum objects once again. Oh, and at this point in the game, it tells you got a new signal acquired. Maybe not yet. Maybe just walk for a while. Uh-oh, where'd it go? There we go. Identified a signal nearby. What's the signal? It's like, oh shit, what the fuck? It really does have some Slender vibes. We're getting close to this unknown signal. Only to see that it's us. Staring back from the void. Quantum object. Breaks down. Do a campfire. Light it up. Throw some marshmallow. Oh, shit. Fucked it up. Oh well. So if we... Now we can't just turn off our flashlight to change it. I have to actually look away. Some trees are there now. Look away, look back. We got a rocking chair. Look away, look back. Got a guy there. That's our friend Esker. That's the first dude that we met outside in space. Do you hear the music? Well, maybe I do. Let me check. Before us, there had come a lot of astronauts. I think 5 or 6 of them. And this is how we found them across the solar system, is by using this this device that tracked their music. Yo, Mickey, you're just in time, man. Actually, you're kind of a good and a bad time. If you don't want Outer Wilds spoilers, leave right now. This is extreme late game content of late game content. I'm happy to have you. Thank you for the sub. 28 minutes of watching. Appreciate it. If you have any interest in playing this game, play it. And also, you might want to look away. It's not the quantum object. Disintegrating as we go on. Until we're left with the banjo. So I love this this musical motif. Just in general. But it really comes together here. Because just in general, when you're playing this game, you kind of get like bits and pieces of them playing. It's not quite time yet. Ooh, this is actually a sound that's not in the original game. Or in the original search. It's actually Oh, right, this is also quantum. Stack, stack, stack. Nice. It's actually the Nomai instrument. Or at least the piano represents the Nomai up here. Oop, wrong one. So this is actually something we don't experience until this point in the game. Okay, you're set then. If you're sucked into Monster Hunter Rise and you're not actively thinking about quantum physics, you'll be fine. That's the mask of the Nomai. So much like the prisoner and the inhabitants of the stranger were a hyper advanced species that we knew next to nothing about. The Nomai were that for the base game. I forgot about this dude. Hey there. Almost died. Not really. Alright. It's so... Because this is the sound that played during the little flashback. Because that's who we found in Dark Bramble. Ooh, I'm going to skip over that. Because that's a unique sound. That's a new sound. Yeah, it's cute. It's a nice little, like, grounding. Oh, you can see it way out there. There you are. Gotcha. It's a nice little grounding experience whenever you come across one of your little friends out in the wilds, you know? Say, oh shit, maybe I'm not so alone in this universe. Oh, right, he's the one... Right, he's the one that wrote this poem. So that's why... yeah, that's why it's, why he's represented by it here. And his max and relaxing, hammocking. I don't even know what it is.
Great chilling.
So it's cool too because you can just see them all come together here around the fire. Especially so this Nomai here, you actually don't need to come across this person in the main game, which is it's a big moment because this is the hyper advanced species that you think is extinct the whole time, but to have them here, it was like, what the fuck, that's crazy. But now this is new since we've completed the DLC. Oh. Hey there. Oh. This is cool. This is the first time we hear their instrument. Oh. I'm going forward here. Oh. It's a grave. Dare I get in? Oh, well, yeah, the signals come from down there. Oh, yep, this is what I'm looking for. This is the type of shit I'm wanting to see. Oh, it's everyone. That's all of our friends back at home. Those are the Nomai over there. And here are the inhabitants of the stranger. Maybe the inhabitants is a good way to refer to them. Guessing through this, probably. Maybe not. Oh. Oh, shit. Hey there, me again. Oh, it's a mirror, probably. Can we not do that? Nope.
Hated that.
Yep, I hated that. Alright, get in.
Oh, hello.
Hey, but you can join us over here. So at this point, we can talk to all of them. Oh, not quite time yet. Oh. When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult a truth, like a light, too bright to look upon directly. It burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated,
That means distorted.
then lost. Thank you. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always afraid. I did what I could to set things right. Yet I'm still of my kind. And you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stay in your mind. And so, a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Yeah, join us. Let's see what happens. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, so am I. What do you say, Ryback? We ready? Not quite time yet. Oh. Hey there, bud. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal. For how briefly I set it free. Yet here we are. Are you ready for the final step? That's nuts. Literally in the small window that he stopped the signal and then they re-stopped it, that's when the Nomai received the signal.
Oh.
So it was because of him that the Nomai were able to come to the eye.
That's cool.
Time to send our spark out into the darkness. Let's go. It's really cool. It's almost kind of like a theremin. The sound of it. Very nice. Nice and toasted. Nice. Let's do it.
Get it.
It's cool too, you can kind of see flashes of all sorts of things. Anything more? How beautiful. It's different than I envisioned. Whatever happens next, I do not think it is to be feared. Let's see. Will ya? I assume this will be the same. So it's kind of hard to infer what did happen. Because, I mean, our solar system was already destroyed. As just a merit of our sun just fizzled out and exploded. But yeah, it's, especially after playing this DLC, it begs the question of if us interacting with the eye had some type of drastic consequence. You know? Like maybe it was something that the explosion was quite an explosion, you know? But a cool thing about this, let me see if I
I think
can...
the whole point of the DLC is that even like the smallest action really does set the change the course of history. 'Cause
Smallest action
releasing the
echoes out.
the echo for such a short amount of time basically set your world into motion.
Yep, it set this entire story into motion.
Because I was wondering why, because when they first had the eye echo, like you said, there were no storms on that green planet. Dark Bramble wasn't nearly as fucked as it is now.
Mhm.
Like Timberhearth looked really green.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, they completely set our solar system in motion.
they did. Yeah, they did so much.
Just from one little, like, little flip of a switch.
And I wonder too how much the Nomai influence our existence, which might be something in the base game that I've forgotten about, because they were there when we were first evolving. So maybe the Nomai being there at all is like credence to how we ended up existing. So that could be the prisoner could have been the one that.
I think it's like inferred that your society would not be capable of space travel if it were not for the Nomai
Yeah.
behind their
Yeah.
ruins.
So once again, and like also now thanks to the prisoner for bringing the Nomai to us. You know, I guess maybe they were just close enough to hear it, and other people weren't, or maybe not at the time. But
Or they had the capability to receive said signal.
yeah, because it kind of showed the Nomai as kind of just hanging out in their vessel whenever they received the signal. You know. So I think too. I wonder if they're. Dang it, because this is stuff that was kind of in the base game that I might have kind of forgotten about, because they'd been doing space travel and stuff.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool. That was cool. I'm sorry, just looking at, I saw a vocals credit, and I was like, vocals? And it was the Elk Choir. It's like, oh, it was from the DLC. Especially the little
Club.
the part that like whenever you first came in, and it's like the like choirs like booming. It's like, oh shit, holy fuck.
Yeah, that was a spooky DLC.
They really turned
Laid
up
it on.
the like horror aspect, because it's already, I mean, you know, space can already be scary enough, but it was like, man, there was lots of points where we're just like, I was petrified, just how do I progress in the game with all these things going on, you know, like what in the world. Pretty like not really unsettling, just yeah, you're just scared, you're uneasy.
Yeah, it's a very. I think that was very intentional design.
Oh yeah, for sure. So it's cool from a gameplay perspective how they're like, okay, what if we made it into kind of like a horror survival game? Smart way to do it. And it, once again, the story is so deeply ingrained in the gameplay, because it's like, well, there's a specific reason why it's so scary, like why it's dark, why they're trying to stop people from being here, you know? I want to think more about too what their virtual world and what it exactly was, and how they built it, why they built it, you know? Why was it dark? Why did they put a sun in there? You know? Is it because that was the...
It's a dream world, right? It's a whole, you know, and you wouldn't have that breaking of it if you were to have light, because the whole point is once you...
How crazy, dude? Thesis, like, this is a thesis project originally? Like, it's nuts. Is that insane? Could you imagine your school project turning into this, you know? My school projects, I don't know, I wrote an essay, I guess. So cool to see special thanks like this to you that are more impersonal. Ooh, nice. Thank me for playing Outer Wilds. So with the whole explosion thing and what repercussions it might have had on the universe, it kind of plays into this after credit scene, which probably couldn't be the same. Yeah. Another thing, I think interacting with Solanum makes that appear at the end as well. If you didn't interact with the Nomai,
The bugs.
you would not have seen them. That's new.
The bug?
That's new.
Oh.
Shit. Wig the T, sis.
I forgot there was bug people that came after. And then the spooky bitches.
And this should be
with
the main menu.
lantern.
Yeah. Yo. Who, like, see, that's the thing, Draz. Like, you could look into it and it's like, well, maybe that is just another start to the universe, you know? The story that we were telling to the prisoner, it put it at almost at the end of a loop, you know? Who knows what all is cyclical? Bro, this game is crazy. See, that's the thing. I love diving deep into this one because you really can. At the end, it almost makes me want to be like, oh, like, what about? Is there new stuff I could check out? Because the place that appeared almost looked like a place that was in the base game, but I'm gonna have to dip. We're gonna check out some research about what maybe the ending means, what the DLC at all meant. So much to discover, and I'm so happy to be discovering it with y'all. Listen, we're gonna be back again on Monday, playing some more games. In the meantime, between them, we're gonna be hanging out in the Discord, sharing memes, music, all the other good stuff. Gonna be uploading on YouTube.